Hey, Lamar, it's Luke Jones with WNST. When you have Marlon test positive and you have some other guys come in close contact, I mean, how much of a reminder is that to everyone that you guys have to continue to follow the protocols and just, follow all the rules as closely as you can, knowing something like this can unfortunately happen?
Well, like you said, unfortunately, it can happen to anyone. It's just sad, it happened to Marlon. They always emphasize here we always emphasize that you guys got to stay safe, sanitize, keep your mask on, keep your distance. Just got to keep it going. That's all. Stay safe.
Hey Lamar, it's Daniel Oyefusi from the Baltimore Sun. Hollywood, after Sunday's game, put out a tweet just kind of expressing some frustration with I guess his lack of involvement with the offense. You being close to him, I mean, is that something you guys talked about in the following days, and is that a point of emphasis this week in practice, trying to make sure that he's more involved in the offense?
Oh, for sure. That's one of our key players to our offense. We want to give him the ball the best, the easiest way, fastest way we can. Just got to do a better job of getting it to him. He's a big part of our offense, and we need him, so just got to do better at that, and we'll be fine.
Jimena Lugo La Torre from Ravens Spanish Radio. Lamar, it's great to see you and healthy. What is the biggest challenge facing the Colts?
Say it again.
What is the biggest challenge facing the Indianapolis Colts?
They have a great linebacker. Leonard, he's a great linebacker, one of the best in the game right now. Their defensive line is great. I feel like our guys will do a pretty good job. Just got to go out there and have fun, play great Ravens football. I feel we'll be fine.
Hey, Lamar, it's Mark Viviano from WJZ here in Baltimore. You came into the league with Orlando Brown Jr. and seeing you guys in the locker room, it seems like you guys hit it off right away and become friends. How would you describe your relationship with him as a friend and a teammate, and your thoughts about him now being your left tackle?
Man, it's great. He's just like a brother to me. We see each other every day. We're working with each other, blood, sweat, and tears each and every day. It's a grind here, and it's great. We like to have Ronnie and have him in his original spot, but it's all good. It's part of the game. Things happen. I feel he'll fit in right perfect. He did it all his life, so we're ready.
Lamar, this is Jeff Srebeck from The Athletic. You're very competitive, and you've always said you're your hardest critic. How long does when you feel like you turn the ball over a couple times, you don't play as well as you're capable, how long does that linger for you? And as you've gotten older, is it easier to get beyond maybe performances that aren't up to your standard, or is it harder?
I get over it, but it's gonna always be in my mind just because we lost that game, and I hate having turnovers. But you got to move on. You just like during the game, if I had a turnover, I keep it going. Score the next drive, so I can't dwell on it. You got to move forward, and that's what we're doing now. The game is over with. I'm mad about the result, but we'll see them again.
Hey, Lamar, this is Childs Walker with the Baltimore Sun. There was once upon a time a lot of hatred in this town for the Colts after they left Baltimore for Indianapolis. Have you heard anything about that history, or is that just too far before your time?
That's too far before my time, but I did hear about it. But not really. So.
Lamar, it's Chris Brown from Ravens Media. I know, obviously you never want to fumble, and I know after guys have drives, they may spend extra time on a jugs machine or something. For a quarterback, after a game when you've had a couple of fumbles, do you do anything different to try and focus on that in practice, or you just say, hey, that's just something that happened, I'll be okay?
Just focus on it. You always want to focus on something you made a mistake on. Focus on it, but you got to move on. Can't dwell on it. Can't keep it in the back of your mind.
Hey, Lamar, this is Jameson again. J.K. Dobbins had a big game against the Steelers. What impresses you the most when he's running the ball?
Man, it's everything. He's explosive. He's a shifty guy. He's explosive. He's what you need in the back, and that's what we have. We got a lot of great backs here, so he's one of the top ones. But you just got to keep it going. It's only the 8th game. Need him to do it each and every game. He get the ball in his hand. Just keep it going.
Hey, Lamar, Mark Viviano again. Coming off a tough loss, obviously you've got some injuries and you've got some guys who you mentioned can't even practice this week. tough times. Is this a time for you as a quarterback to maybe step up, say some things to keep the guys encouraged? Do you feel that way at all, that maybe your voice could be heard and needed at this time?
Well, our guys not down. Our guys is not down here. Our guys still came into work and worked their tail off. I feel we'll be fine here. But if they need me to say something, I will. I'm not really a vocal leader. I'll probably lead by example. We got defensive guys who do most of the vocal talking, the speaking for us. But if they need me to, I will.
Gotcha.
Hey, Lamar, this is Donna Jean from 100.7 The Bay. How did it feel finally having fans in the stands?
I feel great. I'm just mad about the result of the game, but it was pretty nice for us to have fans finally.
Hey, Lamar, this is Aaron at Penn Live. When we talked to you last Wednesday, you hadn't had a full practice with Des Bryant yet. What's it been like playing with him? What can you tell us about his few practices with the team?
Oh, man, he's a great route runner, strong hands. He's dialed into the playbook. He always asks me questions about the playbook and stuff like that. He want to compete. I just can't wait to get out there with us on Sundays and full practices with us.
Hey, Lamar, this is Darren Haynes from WSA in Washington, D.C. How would you describe the last 24 hours as this election process continues to go on?
It's been going crazy. Like, I still be getting messages to my phone about it, like the voting thing, and people just, social media, they just going crazy on it. It's everywhere right now. Politics.
All right, Hey, Lamar, it's Luke Jones again. You've talked about wanting to get other guys involved. So how good was it to have Willie Snead do as much as he did on Sunday? And how important can that be for the passing game moving forward, getting him, a little more involved?
I'm used to seeing that out of Willie. He do it all the time in practice. I'm glad he did it against, the Steelers, a great defensive team. We just got to get all our guys involved. And Willie did this Sunday. Just got to keep it going each and every game. We just got to keep stacking and building.
Hey, Lamar, this is Aaron Kazan.